Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Mel's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to give you some fantastic Screen the Screener 3-on-3 basketball plays. So hello everyone, my name is Alan from Mel's Basketball Training. On this channel I show you basketball plays, drills, and skills, so if you like that stuff, hit that like button and subscribe, and if you want, go check out my other channels, Football Coach Alan if you're a football coach, and Coach Alan Gaming, which is my gaming channel. It's like sports games, that kind of thing. Anyways, today I'm going to give you some 3-on-3 basketball plays. Let's get down to the clipboard and let's check these out. So if you don't already know, Screen the Screener is very simple. Basically, it's a player who's screening for a player who's going to be then screening for another player. Very simple. Now, getting down to it, that's actually basically our first play, but I just showed you. Our first play is player 2. He's going to go over. He's going to set a screen for player 3. Player 1 is going to dribble over towards this right side. And what we're going to have now is player 3 using that screen, and he's going to go and set a screen now for player 1. Now at the same time, we're going to have player 2 rolling towards the basket. That could be a pass over player 1 to player 2 for a layup. If that's not the case, he's going to go and clear out to the other side, and player 1 is then going to either drive towards the basket for a layup or hit player 3 up who's rolling towards the basket for a layup. So there's a few different options there with this basketball play. With this next basketball play, we're going to have player 2 popping up and setting a screen for player 1. And player 1 is going to use that screen. Player 2 is going to roll towards the basket, and that's our first option right there. Next, we're going to go through, and player 2 is going to clear out to this side. And now we're going to do a dribble handoff, which means that player 1, even though he has the ball, he's going to be handing off the ball to player 3, and player 1 is going to be the one setting the screen for player 3. Player 3 can then go and drive towards the basket for a layup, or what can happen, let's say they switch or his player fought through, we're going to have player 1 then rolling towards the basket where he could be open for that layup. Now in our next Screen the Screener basketball play, we're going to have player 3 screening down for player 2. Player 2 is going to be popping up really quick. He's going to stutter for 1 second because he could be open for the jump shot. If not, we're going to have player 3 then pulling out and driving out or popping out towards that left side. And we're going to then have player 2 setting a screen and roll with player 1. One could either go straight towards the basket, or if his player switched off or anything like that, player 2 will be rolling towards the basket for that layup. Now, if player 3 red was to come back down and play what's called help defense, player 2 can then pass the ball out to player 3 for the 3-point shot, and we would have 2 players who are open for that rebound. Now I'm going to give you a small little hint. If the ball is being shot on this side of the court, you have a high probability of the ball missing out on that right side, the opposite side. Momentum takes it over to that side. So by having 2 players here, you're going to have a huge chance of possibly getting that rebound and getting a nice, what I call garbage basket, an offensive rebounded basket, second chance. Now this last play I'm going to show you is very similar to the last play I just showed, but we're going to have player 2 setting a screen for player 3. Player 3 is then going to be popping up, and these are all very similar to each other. And we're going to have player 3 going and setting a screen for player 1. Player 2 is going to be popping out, but he's going to be popping out towards that 45-degree angle. The reason behind that is now we're going to have player 1 who's possibly driving towards the basket, or player 3 who's rolling towards the basket. And if one of those 2 players are open, player 2, red, might be coming down to play help defense. And if that's the case, then we might have player 2 open for that 3-point shot. So something to keep an eye out for as well. But anyways, I hope that you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments below what you think of these basketball plays, and if you have ran them yourselves as well. I'll see you guys again tomorrow.